This is the Africa Climate Ban Campaign. I want to say a few words about what we've done in the month of November in Africa. 4 countries, Côte d'Ivoire, Ghana, Togo, and Benin. And it started exactly 1 year ago in Egypt, when I was with Apollinaire and I was with Innocent, I was with Sena in the African Pavilion, and just out of the blue, a song appeared. And I think before I tell you anything else, I'm gonna play the song and you'll understand what I mean, and then I'll explain everything. And luckily, I have Hugh here to sing it with me. I think we're gonna go right into it, because he has to go and talk to the leadership of this COP about something in about 5 minutes. So before he leaves, we're gonna play the song. Africa will be the leader. Africa will be the leader. Africa will be the leader in the climate solution today. There's a climate solution today, and Africa's leading the way. No more waiting for action from anywhere, 'cause Africa has the action plan. Indigenous knowledge, it powers local solutions. You can join us, of course you can. Africa will be the leader. Africa will be the leader. Africa will be the leader in the climate solution today. Yeah, there's a climate solution today, and Africa's leading the way. Plankton power, plankton blooms bring down the CO2, and they create white clouds to cool the planet too, and they stop ocean acidification. This will be done from every African nation. 'Cause Africa will be the leader. Africa will be the leader. Africa will be the leader in the climate solution today. Yeah, there's a climate solution today, and Africa's leading the way. Restoration of the plankton is the key. It's bringing back the fish, and then the greenhouse gases become much less because of the rising photosynthesis. I rhymed photosynthesis. Africa will be the leader. Africa will be the leader. Africa will be the leader in the climate solution today. Yeah, there's a climate solution today, and Africa's leading the way. Ocean master restoration, plankton restoration, Russ George vindication today. Yeah! All right. Should I mention you're from the Cambridge Climate Repair place?
Yes, no, you didn't, but yeah, set up a climate repair in Cambridge.
And they're doing great things. They're saying, let's repair the climate. Why not? You know, let's do something that's real. They do real stuff. Look on their website. But I do want to mention, we've known about this problem for at least 50 years and we're not really solving anything. And one of the solutions that came up about 50 years ago was emissions reduction, phase out fossil fuels. That was a really good idea about 45 years ago. But now, today, we've already got 1 trillion tons of lethal amount of CO2 that's already cooking us. Pakistan's underwater last year. We have to start thinking a little more practically, practical solutions. So let's look to the oceans, let's restore the oceans, let's bring back natural photosynthesis from plankton, bring the plankton back to their health, their normal health, and they will put us on a road with much less greenhouse effect, and they deal with the acid in the ocean. At the same time, they deal with that problem of acid in the ocean, which is killing our underwater life very quickly. So plankton does those 2 things, and guess what? It does a third thing. it creates white clouds which reflect sunlight beautifully naturally. And that's what they've done for millennia. They have been the drivers of Ice Age to hothouse Earth. We need to restore the health of plankton because they're down 50 to 90%. And we have a program called 100 Villages. We're not waiting for rich people, we're not waiting for anybody, we're just saying 100 villages around the world, fishing villages, restore their ocean pastures, their ocean ecosystems. That brings back the plankton, CO2 comes down, acid goes away, clouds come up, we get incredible, and the fish come back. The fish populations are down 90% because they have no plankton to eat. Indigenous knowledge, indigenous wisdom. We listen to people to tell us what we don't know already about solutions that people know about, that you don't hear about in the mass media. Speaking of wisdom and knowledge, Apollinaire. Let's give him a big hand. He took me on a walk in his kingdom in Benin, and he'll tell you something about it.
Thank you, Alex. The climate problem today is not for us, indigenous people from Africa. We need now to just use music just to tell people what we want to do. And with Alex, we can band with the music, with the young people, and also with the indigenous people. The solution, the scientific solution is not only the solution. Sometimes we have the first solution. We need now to hear indigenous people from sacred sites, from the forest, and they know what happened, and they use their spiritual knowledge, they also connect to the ancestors to know what the way just to bring back the memory and now to take care for our environment to bring back the solution. Let's say African can be the leader because our ecosystem now, some of them are not destroyed, but they try now to destroy the ecosystem. How can we do to protect that ecosystem and use particularly the music and the new person to take action after us, because everything you do today, just think about the new generation, the future. The future we want is not only the elders today, you think about the generation to come. And the solution comes from the young people. When the young people have the good solution, they can do better when they are attitude. Now we work together with Côte d'Ivoire, Ghana, Togo, and Benin to see that tropical forest, our ocean, our wetland. How can we bring back that mangrove and a lot of trees, the animals who disappear? Then we can have a good solution for the future generation. That's what we do together. And I want to thank Alex, because B for Africa is not the color of the skin, is in the heart. And then I want to thank you for what you bring, because the young people under 18 years sing campaign for the climate. And in the village, the community also know now, because we need adaptation. We need now to go back to the root to know that the elders, the indigenous people, also have something to say, how to bring for that climate change solution. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you so much, Apollinaire. You really brought the right points out, which is, to solve the big picture problems of too hot to work, no food, no fish in the ocean. That's going to take a few years. And to get from today to that day, and maybe hopefully only 10 or 20 years from now, we need to have a real life and a good life. And if we just listen to the corporate media and the Europeans who come into Africa with these plans that are not good for Africa, we're not going to have a good life. So we're listening to the indigenous people to say, what's the better way to do farming? agroecology, in the African way of centuries of that. When you're talking about restoring the plankton, that's ocean agroecology. Underwater are so many beautiful natural things. Plankton, ecosystems, and when they're at their normal healthy level, they do things like balance these problems out. They'll take CO2 out of the air. They do incredible things. The photosynthesis that comes from the ocean. So I wrote a song about that too. So I've got a second song. It's called Ocean Restoration, and it goes something like this. It was a runaway train headed for a crash, out of control, gonna totally smash. All our hope is gone, or so it seems. This song is actually not from today. This song is from And so we say, back in 2023, the powers that be were getting us in a panic. You might even say they were acting satanic. But what kind of fools we mortals be? And we took control of the situation, instituting climate restoration. And everybody finally agreed to let it be. Yeah, we let it be. Plankton restoration. Hey man, we're having so much fun here in Dubai. Too hot to work. We're having fun. Now I want to tell you guys something. I said coal, gas, and oil. We left it in the soil. Coal, gas, and oil. We left it in the soil. Coal, gas, and oil. We left it in the soil. Coal, gas, and oil. We left it in the soil. We said ocean restoration for the future generation. We said ocean restoration, clean energy, new solution. We said ocean restoration, save the Arctic ice from elimination. Ocean pasture restoration, gave our kids a healthy nation. It was climate ruin, but we saw that storm brewing back in 2023. We saw the storm, and we didn't give up, right? I bet you all thought it was all over. I bet you thought there was no hope back in 2023, back in COP28. But we did the right thing. We actually got smart. We listened to Russ George, and we listened to Apollinaire. We listened to Innocent from YILAA, the Youth, Land Alliance, and all kinds of beautiful people in Africa, and we said, we got on the right road, not a moment too soon. Well, that's cool, you know. On the river from Babylon, come on. When we sat down, and there we went. When we think of Gaza, on the river from Babylon, when we sat down, and there we went. When we think of Gaza, river from Babylon, where we sat down, and there we were, when we think of Gaza. A river from Babylon, where we sat down, and there we were, when we think of Gaza. A river from Babylon. What can I say about reggae music? Jamaica, Benin, Ethiopia, America. It just unifies everybody. I must say a big, huge thank you to Francis Fox. There's no question.
To tell something true, you can enjoy, you can use the music. The music language is universal. You say, when you hear the song,
That he invited me out of generosity of his royal heart to walk for 12 hours through his kingdom in Benin. And we saw agroecology, we saw things with rivers and streams. We saw unbelievable model for the world. Apollinaire, can you just tell them a little bit about what you do in that area?
thank you, Alex. Now we think about, for many years, our forest, people are destroying our forest. And you know, for the conservation, our indigenous people know how to, because we believe that water has spirit, we need to respect. Ocean has spirit, we need to respect. Tree has spirit, animals have spirit, then we have a sacred side, and we take care for our sacred side. Nowadays, I just work with the community to revive that traditional knowledge for forest conservation, especially the sacred side, because we have the link with at the beginning, we are together with the non-human. We are a part of biodiversity. Biodiversity not only plant and animals. Biodiversity is also human being. Now we work together with the indigenous people, with the elders for that forest conservation. Also, people bring the bad agriculture in our culture. We use the chemical. Now we bring back the memory to agroecology. And also build the capacity of women to stay in the rural area, to have a very good vegetable, not to use the chemical, but to use the traditional agriculture, the sustainable agriculture to what we're doing now, and link to the school, because you know at the beginning people just tell the young people, just go away, go to a town, travel, and then you need to tell the young people the solution, you have it in the village. You need now to go back to agroecology, to go back to bring regulation. This is how to plant a tree and bring back our seed. And now we work with the local community to have our seed bank, and also to teach our young people you need to protect your environment, because the only one heritage you are sure that you can have tomorrow is that environment, that forest, that river, because every day the people are polluting our river, and we have the separate river. Some river has disappeared. We now bring back the memory to bring back that river, to protect that forest, and also protect the elders, because for the long moment, when people are old, they just see people like a witch, and they kill a lot of innocent because of a belief system. People come, they see the old person, they see the old tree, just cut it because they think about the witchcraft. That's the lie. People have the wisdom, and they still alive for the long moments. They are not a witch, they have some wisdom, and now we learn from them, and we continue through intergenerational learning to bring back the memory, to teach, to give a good education for the young people. That's what we're doing in Benin and also in Africa through Africa Biodiversity Network, and also now being together on Wisdom Keeper, we share our knowledge for all the world. We come from all the planet now, all the continent now, and together we want to see the future, the best future we want. And now everybody have to say, if you destroy the ocean, you destroy the river, you destroy the forest, we can call that ecocide. We have genocide, now we have ecocide, and we have to work on that and protect our forest and our river.
Well, that really hits the nail perfectly spot on. And it reminds me, I've been talking to so many indigenous African leaders about farming and about agroecology, and we agreed that actually, when you're talking about restoring the plankton, that's ocean agroecology. They talk about listening to nature and reading it like a book instead of feeling it, and all sorts of ways. And if you do feel the plankton, you realize that they need nutrition. And that's the key. The plankton are down 50 to 90% because the CO2 in the air has cost them their dust fall. Like a land farm needs rainfall, but the underwater ecosystems need dust fall for nutrition. And they've been getting it for millions of years from the wind blowing from dry land masses, and it drops in the ocean. But because of all that CO2 extra that humans have put up, there's less dust blowing in the wind. Because the grassy areas on the land masses get more wet. They like CO2, they love CO2. So they get wetter and more moist, and there's less dust in the wind, and therefore there's less plankton, down 50 to 90%. So ocean agroecology means listening to that, you know, really communing with the plankton and realizing, oh, so you just need a tiny bit of nutrition, and you're gonna be back to your normal health and abundance? Oh, that's easy. So we call it 100 villages. Each village goes out and, you know, and communes with their ecosystem, which basically means tiny amounts of nutrition. They put it back. Boom! You know, it's boom. It's that fast. It's been done. Russ George did it 10 years ago with an 800 member indigenous tribe that asked him to restore their ecosystem, their ocean ecosystem, and it worked. It worked beautifully, so we're just going to do more of that. Oh, I was thinking one thing. Why don't we make up a song? Why don't we improvise a song called Climate Live Pavillion or something like that? But can you rhyme pavilion with anything? That doesn't rhyme. A million. Climate Live, Climate Live, Climate Live Pavillion. Climate Live, Climate Live, Climate Live Pavillion. You want to feel good, but not a little. You want to feel good a lot, like a million, like a million, like a million. Come on down to building number 90. Climate Live, Climate Live, Climate Live Pavillion. Climate Live, Climate Live, Climate Live Pavillion. You want to feel like you're doing something at COP28. You want to feel like you're not wasting your time, just more talk. You want action, 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 action. Climate Live, Climate Live, Climate Live Pavillion. Climate Live, Climate Live, Climate Live Pavillion. You might even see Francis Fox. All right. Okay. Do you have any ideas for song?
One love, thank you.
One love. One love. Everybody now. One heart. I said let's get together. Gonna feel alright. Everybody now. One love. Oh, yeah, yeah. One heart. I said let's get together.
restore the plankton and feel alright.
We got it done. It's like from 2053, like I said, we look back and we did it in 2023. Come on, give yourselves a hand.